Heretics and non-heretics, welcome to a brand new video. Today we are looking at Twitter getting incredibly, needlessly upset about bald man and hair guy. So hair guy and bald man are in a huge fight, all right? It's a crazy situation. We all love it, all right? You're used to pathetic little drama. No. We are talking about massive drama. So it all started with this guy named piratesoftware, who was a little bitch while he was playing World of Warcraft. By the way, I say he was a little bitch purely to make people upset. I actually have no idea because I've never played World of Warcraft. But anyway, the point is, there's two narratives. This dude was in a server with a bunch of people. They were playing Thingo. They were playing World of Warcraft. Someone said retreat. He retreated. Other people didn't retreat. They died on their hardcore accounts. They got upset. He was blamed. They blamed him. He said it wasn't his fault. He did his whole egotistical
It is not at all my fault. I am in fact correct with everything that I've done.
Which rubbed people the wrong way. Massive drama. He got kicked from the little group of World of Warcraft people. None of this matters even a little. You know what does matter? piratesoftware, this guy over here, dropped a response longer than Dream's response. Dude, look at this. Look at this. Dream needs to take notes, bro. Now, I'm not getting into the whole deep dive situation. There are two sides to the story. I am the third side of this story. I am the side that, with all due respect to everyone involved, I don't even give the smallest of fucks about what actually happened in this entire situation. That is how little it matters to me, the most based person here. You see, the reason why I'm here is because there's a lot of shade being thrown around, a lot of misery, and a lot of woke people having meltdowns on social media that Asmongold talked to this guy. Now, I know what you're thinking. There's no way people on social media are that lame and gay, but they are! So, here, let me show you a recent piratesoftware video, all right? This is going to shake you to your core. So, piratesoftware makes a video about a day ago. All right, this is him, Hairman himself, collabing with Baldman, Ashes of Creation, talking to Asmongold, where they are literally talking about a video game. I know, it's probably the most innocuous thing you have ever seen in your entire life. That is literally what happened, all right? That conversation between two people that probably don't shower. The smell emanating from the two of them is incredible. Why are you insulting the smallness of my fuck? I give an incredibly little fuck about this. I am here for the chaos, the drama, and people on Twitter getting upset. So Hero Hey made a video. Asmongold and piratesoftware collab enrages Twitter cops. Basically, all of Twitter came together to try to cancel piratesoftware for collabing with Asmongold because, as we all know, Asmongold is an alt-right retard. That's a fact. I'm just laying it out there. So anyway, Hero Hey made this entire video talking about this entire situation, and Asmongold made a response to all of the death threats and the hate and everything. So we're gonna be diving in. It's gonna be great. Woke losers lose their mind over two people talking about a video game. The reason why I mentioned the World of Warcraft thing is because it was literally just the perfect storm of everything coming together to crash on piratesoftware's head. Like, literally, everything came together to fall on his head. So I thought that this would be my important moment to remind all of you that piratesoftware actually is a furry. All right, that was all that I had to say. Let's get into the Twitter people melting down.
Hey guys, sorry about the lack of videos yesterday. Been a little bit short on time with all this LA Fire stuff. And
Wait, people in the chat are surprised. You're not aware that he's a furry? Let me find if the furry allegations are real. Have you never heard of a furry by the name of Maldavius Fig Tree? It is not a story that most people would tell. Maldavius Fig Tree. Yeah, let me see. There's no way I'm ever gonna find it. I found it, guys. So, would this be a character in the new game? Just a cool Easter egg to Maldavius Fig Tree. Jason Hall, the owner of piratesoftware, has been accused of having a questionable past with allegations of being a grifter and having a furry persona known as Maldavius Fig Tree. Now, I'm only saying this because I know it'll upset people. He loves ferrets so much. Listen, I don't know, bro. Like, this is the most nothing burger situation of all time. I just thought it was funny to mention. I'm just saying, it's just funny. All right. He was a furry in the VR chat servers. Let's go. Again, don't care. Not relevant. I'm here to see people actually lose their minds on social media about the fact that they collabed with each other. I just find that incredibly funny.
Falling behind on my Muay Thai training and whatnot. Thank you.
Bro's doing Muay Thai training, talking about furry drama like every other person should.
You all for understanding.
He's a hacker and a furry and an ex-Blizzard employee. It all comes together.
And back at it today, I saw this tweet from Pirate Nation. Says, piratesoftware doubles down on collaborating with Asmon. I'm thinking, like, doubles down. That implies there's like something negative going on.
Yeah, dude, I get canceled every time I react to canceled. I get some random person on Twitter trying to shit on me every time I collab with Asmongold. Or rather react to Asmongold or anything like that. Literally, it just comes with the territory. Like, for whatever reason, people out there, the cringe like other people to feel worse about themselves. But the thing is, they battle with their own mental illnesses every time they have to compose a tweet to cancel me. So I think I'm doing a net positive to the world.
And yeah, it turns out that some of these Twitter police types are indeed upset that Pirate Software collaborated with Asmon, as the tweet says.
Yeah.
Pirate Software issuing a statement on this, but first, let's get the context.
All right,
it seems like one of the main Twitter police tweets is this one, with over 23,000 likes. It says,
Sheesh.
This is
23,000 likes. That's almost Nux Taku cancellation numbers. That's crazy. This is so disappointing at Pirate Software. You can't just avoid politics in your community. I mean, he literally did that by not talking about politics in his community, but okay. Doing a video with someone who's one of the worst voices in games. You see, he's saying one of the worst voices in games because the title of the worst voice belongs to me. I hate to flex my worth here. I hate to flex my worth, but that's just how it is. He is so openly misogynistic, transphobic, and racist. I mean, not that I am aware of, but I guess I could see why you say that if you just live on Twitter and see clips of him out of context. It's a baffling decision. Asmongold, a detriment to games in every sense. And ironically, the only person playing those games. See, the irony is, Asmongold gets like 1 million views on all of his videos. This is gonna be a hot take, but you know who watches his videos? People that like and agree with him. I don't know, man. He's like, you guys are all crazy, and I love it.
so disappointing at Pirate Software. You can't just avoid politics in your community. Oh
God, no way, bro. There's no way, dude. Check this out. You're not even gonna believe me. I have to lower the screen to see this, bro. Why are the people with flags in their username always the people that are canceling other people, bro? The tolerant left, am I right, guys? The tolerant. It's always the tolerant people that are the most tolerant.
You can't just avoid politics. Doing a video with someone who is one of the worst voices in games.
He's so ist and phobic, okay?
Openly misogynistic.
I watch him, I don't agree with some of his takes. Bro, you don't have to agree with his takes. I don't agree with a lot of his takes, in general. You think I agree with everything Asmongold says? No. But the reason why I like him is because I recognize the fact that he's actually saying what he thinks. That's all I want in my content creators. I'm not looking for some mouthpiece puppet. I'm not looking for some parrot echo chamber. I just want someone that's a real person. For me, that's worth so much more. I'm not co-signing everything that someone else says. Bro, dude, Thor over here, Pirate Software, during the Twitch adpocalypse, Thor goes on stream and is like,
Yeah, there's no such thing as an adpocalypse, guys. I crunched the numbers and I looked at my stats and there's no adpocalypse.
but he's a gamer. It's the politics streamers that all lost their ads. So his information was worthless. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, we're moving on.
/transphobic/racist is a baffling decision. Asmongold is a detriment to games in every sense. If there was ever
I mean, I definitely see why they're calling him misogynistic and transphobic and racist, to be fair. I mean, like, didn't he did have like didn't he have this one viral tweet a while ago, Asmongold, saying, there are two genders, but many mental illnesses. Like, Asmongold had a tweet like that. Like, listen. Or like his comments on the Israel-Palestine conflict. Listen, you see those out of context clips floating around and it's like, yeah, okay, all right, listen, I'm just saying. Bro, dude, Twitter is such a great echo chamber. It's just a place where you could make insidious remarks just infinitely louder by bouncing them off other people.
a tweet to like showcase terminally online behavior, this would be front and center. And yeah, as mentioned, it gets over 23,000 likes.
Dude, I love people that cancel people for associating with other people. Like, that has got to be my favorite thing ever. Because if you do that, you are so pathetic. Like, dude, imagine needing to police people this badly. Holy crap.
And over 1 million views on Twitter.
Yeah, these are the people that censor free speech, by the way. I'm just saying. The people that don't let people talk to people that they have opinions that you disagree with, you're just anti-freedom of speech. And in my opinion, that makes you worth less. Sorry.
But there's more.
1.5k retweets, bro. Millions of views.
Says, you can't platform the guy. You can't reason with him.
No.
His community is full of people likewise to him.
What do you mean platform the guy? Platform the guy? Really? Bro, all right. I hate to do a dick measuring contest like this. This is gonna be brutal. All right, listen. No one likes the dick measuring contest like I do. All right, so we'll just do it this way. All right, listen. I don't want to be rude here. Let's just do some research just for a second. This is Pirate Software. Okay. So as you can see, Pirate Software uploads one video every day. Oh, no, never mind. 3 days ago, 3 weeks ago. 1 month ago, 1 month ago. All right, so he uploads, on a random interval of time. He gets like this is a collab with Asmongold, so it has a lot of views, right? This one's collab with Asmongold. But most of his videos, they get 78K, 200K, 200K, 300K, 100K. A guy gets 1 to 200K views a video. He uploads like 4 times a month. All right. I'm glad we've covered that. 4 times a month, 200K views a video. Everybody, all right, being generous. And now let's look at Asmongold. Okay, so as we can see here, Asmongold uploads 4 times a day. Oh, not 4 times a month, 4 times a day. And each of his videos gets 1 million views. 2 million views, 300,000, 1.4 million, 1.2 million, 200,000, 1 million. Bro, dude, yeah, you're scared that he's gonna platform Asmongold, a guy literally 100 times his size on YouTube? Sorry, bro. Really? You're gonna cancel him for that, bro? Dude, they talked about video games. What does that even mean?
To his beliefs. And seeing this, they'll most likely join yours. You can't take the politics out of gaming.
You can't take the politics out of gaming. Oh my god, but the craziest thing is, these are the people that actively push for politics in gaming. Like, bro, dude, what are you talking about? Asmongold, his biggest advocacy on his channel is keeping politics out of gaming. Then this person comes, who obviously has no idea anything about Asmongold, and is like, you can't take politics out of gaming. Bro, what are you doing?
Politics frames the creation of games as an art form and contextualizes them.
What does that have to do with anything? Bro, you realize that 90% of what Asmongold stands for is keeping politics out of gaming. I'm just saying. This is like obvious, insane bait of someone who just saw the Asmongold clips floating around on Twitter, decided themselves that Asmongold is therefore Asmongold is problematic, so anyone that collabs with him will feel my wrath. And other people in this echo chamber of people that make believe they're important, but they actually aren't. I hate to break it to anyone that might recognize this fact, but your importance, unfortunately, is dwindling in this world.
The statement just isn't good. Referencing Pirate Software's statement that we'll once again take a look at after the context.
All right.
Continuing, says, this statement just isn't good. You can't just say, ignoring all the insanely racist and sexist stuff you yell about, how about this new MMO?
What?
I can't recommend people your content in good conscience if you're going to collaborate with people who actively make gaming worse.
Make gaming worse. Bro, what does that mean, make gaming worse? Make gaming worse? You realize you have every right to spend your hard-earned cash on Dragon Age, the Veilguard, and Concord. Oh, maybe not Concord. That shit's gone. But on Dragon Age, the Veilguard, and whatever other woke slop is being pushed out, you have every right to play those games. All right? Asmongold is not the one that is stopping those games from being made. You know what's stopping those games from being made? The people making the games that are all getting fired and losing their jobs. Like, are you insane?
Yeah, because Pirate Software really depends on this random Jaden person on Twitter to promote his work, sure. And so Pirate Software actually responds to this person saying, we talked about the game because he's become a flashpoint of a drama around it due to another creator disparaging it. If I didn't talk to him about the issue live, then there would be no voice in the room about how good the game is. Hate me if you want, but this is silly.
Based response. Listen, I think that everyone has the right to have a conversation with anybody. Like, the idea, like, dude, Rando on Twitter, all right, Mr. Pirate Software over here, talked to a guy about a video game, all right? Jade Animate. Do you know that Hassan Piker platforms and endorses terrorists on Twitch? I bet you any money there has never been a Hassan tweet on this person's profile ever. All right, that's my hot take. That's my incredibly hot take, Twitter rando. Somehow, that didn't bother you, right? Talking to a YouTuber about video games? No. Platforming and endorsing a terrorist? Yes, sir. I'll take some of that.
Indeed it is. Jaden doesn't think so, though. Responds and says, surely there were
me and Jaden sitting here arguing back and forth.
Better content creators to discuss it with. People who would have at least enjoyed just hearing you talk about how good the game itself is. You're insanely good at doing that yourself. What? I don't hate you for it. It just sucks considering what community he fosters.
What does that have to do with anything, bro?
Then Pirate
Hassan is a sleeper agent? I hope so, yeah.
Responds saying he was in the middle of it and the largest creator to cover it. The creator making the disparaging comments was live on his channel and Asmongold didn't know enough about the game. I could either let the negativity be the only voice in the room or not. I chose not. Cancel me, I guess.
Honestly, true. See, if I was Pirate Software, I would probably just ignore all of this, just because, like, feeding the fire just makes the fire bigger. Now, that said, I do like bigger fires, which is why I get involved in places where I have no right to be. I am not invited to this chaos. I merely was born in it. So, listen, whenever there's a nice big situation of people losing their mind out there, I appreciate it. But at the same time, bro.
And then Jaden responds once more saying, I'm not trying to cancel you, dude.
Really? Really? Getting a tweet with 1 million views or whatever saying that shame on you, trying to shame someone for collabing with someone? Yep, that's trying to cancel someone, honestly. You're inciting harassment towards them for sure, for bullshit purposes. Yeah.
I'm saying be aware of the people you collaborate with.
Yeah, well, if it was just about be aware, then you would have sent him a mother fluppin' email, all right? But you didn't send him an email. You made a public spectacle. Therefore, you're a bitch. No offense.
Because it won't reflect well within your community and the people who support you. I freaking love games, and I want it to be a positive community.
So play games! This is insane. So play games. All right, go play your games with the fat characters and the bro. Do it. Go play games. Go get the inflation mod for Marvel Rivals.
That's ironic.
I'm not trying to cancel you. I'm just trying to publicly shame and control you.
This person's bringing so much like unwarranted negativity. It's crazy. I want it to be
the other person's the negative one.
Positive community. Asmon is not someone that encourages that.
No!
You know he is a controversial person.
Yeah, that's why we like him.
And what he says about games, who makes them, and what his community is like. There's a reason people are upset by it.
You're upset by it! God, dude.
I'll just leave it here, but I hope the community you've cultivated to be positive doesn't suffer from it.
Yeah,
that,
sure.
of course, is just one example of a Twitter cop being upset with Pirate Software over this collaboration. But once again, keep in mind it did get over 20k likes, meaning I believe that is the tweet with the most likes that was upset about it, but there's plenty more.
Yeah, there's millions. I saw millions.
Keeping that in mind, let's hop over to Pirate Software's individual tweet responding to the overall backlash he got for this collaboration.
All right, let's go.
This reads, a lot of people are mad that I talked to Asmongold recently about Ashes of Creation.
Tough noogies, bye-bye.
I can see all your comments and messages about this through YouTube and here on Twitter. In this instance, another creator made a disparaging video about the game, and Asmon didn't have enough game knowledge to talk about it because he hasn't had the chance to play it. This immediately makes the audience have a negative opinion of something with nobody there to say otherwise. I have over 500 hours in the game and refuted the video made by the other creator. As Asmon's channel was the flashpoint for this, it makes sense to talk to him about the situation and clear the air of BS. We did this live on Twitch the same day it happened. In the internet of today, if you don't say something, then the room will fill up with people who do. I chose to help set the record straight on this, and I'm glad to have done so. If you want to cancel me for talking to him, that's fine, but I would do this again given the chance. The developers don't deserve unwarranted hate. That tweet by Pirate, collecting over 12,000 likes.
I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of I don't want to be rude here, Mr. Pirate Software, all right, but this is kind of a bitch response, not gonna lie. This is like saying that, I know he's evil, I know he's basically Satan 2, Voldemort 3, and Hitler 4. However, it was important to defend my game on the biggest platform that was talking about it. Bro, why buckle to these people? Why would you do that? Honestly, it'll never go well. See, this is the thing. This is why Pirate Software is right now in so many different little drama pots at the same time. Because dude can't just take an L, or just not take an L and recognize that it is what it is and move on with your life. Like, that's such a, random... I don't know why he feels the need to make this entire response video. Like, you know what he could have said? He could have said nothing, because that's probably what I would have done, because these people do not deserve your attention. They're freaks that are trying to emotionally manipulate and blackmail you and shit on you for no reason. So therefore, they do not deserve your attention. That is probably what I would have done. But if you really needed to make a response, I would have just said probably, we talked about video games. Fuck you. That's probably what I would have done. The ex-Blizzard employee is really coming out in this, corpo double speak. You think the response is okay? I don't like this response because it's like he really is trying his best to justify why talking to someone as deplorable as Asmongold is in fact something that he doesn't regret doing and he did no wrong. Like, he's trying, by making a response like this, to make everyone happy. I don't like people pleasers. I like honest people. And this is really a people pleaser response. It's like the Asmongold crowd will see this and they'll be like, hell yeah, he's not, disparaging Asmongold. Hell yeah, he would do it again. And the people that are anti-Asmongold are gonna be like, okay, I get his perspective on why he needed to go down to the low level of communicating with Asmongold, the Roach King. So that's kind of the impression I get from this tweet. Again, I don't think it's bad. It's just the classic corpo doublespeak. You know, it's a solid 6 out of 10 response. 10 out of 10 would have been saying nothing, or just basically giving a middle finger to the people online. You have every right to have a conversation or even be friends. I would go as far as to say be friends with someone that has different political opinions as you. I do not see that as necessarily anything wrong. I am friends with right-wing people. I am friends with left-wing people. I'm sorry, with all due respect, if you are trying to police someone else's friendships because there are some opinions that people have that you disagree with, then honestly, you're probably a sad person that only has friends in an echo chamber getting ready to sharpen their knives and stab you in the back the moment you step out of line.
Don't deserve unwarranted hate.
That's my analysis. I hate to be rude. I know that people didn't see it this way, and I go against the grain, but that's what you get here, bro. You get the go against the grain response. I'm just gonna let you know what I think, even if it isn't necessarily the accepted opinion.
A tweet by Pirate collecting over 12,000 likes and over 2.4 million views over on Twitter. At the very top of the responses to that statement, we've got this top comment that says, "I don't think the hate stems from you specifically talking to Asmon. I think people are just upset that you talked to Asmon. As from the little I understand of his history, he doesn't seem to be doing too great at the moment."
What? What do you mean he doesn't do too great? He doesn't do too great by what metric? By what metric is he not doing too great? Listen, I don't want to be mean here, okay? Like, it's like, I love when people do this. He doesn't seem to be doing too great. Doing too great is just it's a grift word. It's grift words. Saying that someone's not doing too great is the equivalent of saying that in the public eye, he's controversial. Not doing too great. Asmongold got 111 million views on one YouTube channel, all right? That has probably made him $700,000 in the last 30 days on YouTube, okay? And that's aside from Twitch, all right? That's aside from where he actually spends most of his time on Twitch, all right? So this is someone that is, in fact, by any metric, doing great. Like, this is such an insane take. Bro, I don't know, man. The people that get mad on Twitter about someone talking to someone else that has different opinions, those are the people that aren't doing great.
So that's a pretty weird response. I think that might be a troll post. The account that made it has like no account history either, really. It's like it might just be like a bait account. Not sure. Regardless, it collected over 1,600 likes, and if that is a serious, unironic response, it's a pretty weird thing to say for a number of reasons. There's also this one with 2,100 likes right beneath it that says, "You can't just make videos with bigoted weirdos, then say you aren't political by
This is so stupid.
Platforming and collaborating with this person. You are endorsing them
This is such an insane take. I love it so much.
as a person and as a brand, which is inadvertently promoting and endorsing their beliefs."
This is such an insane take. You can't just make videos with bigoted weirdos and then say you aren't political, because by platforming and collaborating, you are endorsing them. See, again, these people are insane. Every single one of these people are brainlets. Like, actual brainlets. I love it so much. Like, you are an unhappy person, okay? You don't need to tell me you're not, because you're never going to convince me. You think that talking to someone means you're endorsing their opinions? This is insane. Bro, did you know that Donald Trump just talked to Obama? Uh-oh, guys. Donald Trump and Obama talked to each other. They both completely endorse each other's opinions. Like you recognize your retardation, right? I just want that to be clear here. You can't please anyone? Yeah, you can't please everyone, but that's why you don't have to try, in my opinion. Being a people pleaser will only bite you in the ass in the future.
Vtuber Apollo refutes them, saying, quote-unquote platforming. Bruh. Regardless of how you feel about Asmongold, you can't platform someone who already has reach like that. You can also have discussions, sometimes adversarial and heated, with people you disagree with, or to correct the record.
These people are all such clowns. They're all such clowns, because it's like, they're upset or people platforming or collabing and stuff, but these people will never, ever call out someone like Hassan Piker, for example, who's on Twitch, platforming, and endorsing terrorists, okay? That's a whole ass other thing. That guy is actively endorsing terrorists on his Twitch channel, okay? He shows terrorist propaganda music videos to people because he likes it and he thinks it's cool. That guy will never get criticized by this crowd for any of this.
Ignoring a problem or
I
perceived
can't believe Trump would platform Obama like that, True.
problem and lodging your head firmly in the sand does nothing to fix or better anything at all. Plugging your ears and yelling, "La la la, I can't hear you," is not a strategy. The Onion.
Yeah, again, not wanting discourse is how a country dies. You want to know the death of democracy? It's when no discourse happens, each side just fully radicalizes, and one completely cannibalizes the other. And that's what these people want. That is exactly what these Twitter brainlets want. They think that you're never allowed to ever have a discussion with anyone that's that's in my mind problematic, and therefore it means you endorse their opinions. It's such a brain dead take.
In-person responds, saying, I think that's silly. Regardless of popularity, collaborating with terrible people will cause some people who otherwise wouldn't know him or consider engaging with him to do so. And I think that's a bad thing, as some of the beliefs this man puts out are genuinely harmful.
Genuinely harmful. You know how many people are actively dead now because of Asmongold? My guess is 0. All right, I'm just saying, actively harmful.
Just following the list of top responses, we've got these as well. Says, I feel bad for people that blindly hate on Zach. He's obviously a good dude trying his best.
Yeah, and people don't care. People on Twitter are evil. They just want you destroyed and dead, which is why I get death threats all the time on Twitter. Literally. I get death threats literally all the time on Twitter. These people don't care about you. They don't care about anything. They don't actually have real opinions.
Then conversely, there's this one, though, that says, love you, man, but speaking to someone so politically problematic while trying to maintain apolitical beliefs and stay out of drama.
He doesn't have apolitical beliefs. He has political beliefs. He just doesn't say them online because he doesn't want to get involved with that. Dude, can I tell you something? All right, this is going to be an incredible take. All right, you ready to hear something? Everyone has political beliefs. When you ask your favorite streamer for their political beliefs and they say, I don't really follow politics, I don't really know, that person just lied to you. He has a political belief. He just doesn't want to divide his audience by saying it. And you know what? He's completely valid. If some guy is a Fortnite streamer, why the fuck should he be telling you about how he supports Donald Trump? And literally everyone that doesn't support Donald Trump in his audience now just gets divided for no reason. People that are in a specific area of content creation do not have any obligation whatsoever to share their political beliefs with you, but they do. It's not that he has apolitical beliefs. See, this is like such a... Like, I know we're hyper-analyzing these tweets from people that don't really exist, because people on Twitter don't really exist. But this take is said by somebody that has a parasocial relationship with a streamer and thinks that they know everything about that streamer because they watch that stream.
Drama isn't the move. I steer clear of people like him who talk about the things he does and act the way he does. I suppose that includes you too now. How pretentious. We've got this one next that reads,
that includes you. No, I have a steer clear of you now because you talked to the man that's bald. No! You are giving him more power, split.
If you want to cancel me for talking to him, that's fine, quote unquote. Seems like you don't seem to understand it then. Critique isn't canceling.
These people, like, there's the line in the sand between critique and canceling is very funny. Because on the one hand, you can critique someone. On the other hand, you could publicly shame them. Publicly shaming is canceling. And it doesn't work anymore unless you fall for it and, you know, literally jump on your own sword. It doesn't really work. But, bro, dude, if you want to cancel me for talking to him, that's fine. Seems like you don't understand it. Wrong. He understands it. Public shaming is not critique. If it was critique, you could have made an email. You could have sent him an email critiquing him, okay? You could have made a comment on his YouTube video. Taking a clip of him and then tweeting it in publicly without necessarily even tagging him just to, you know, get other people that agree with you to jump on him and hate him for this. Yeah, that's not critique. I'm sorry. I think that is trying to cancel him.
The critique in this case is hardly even worth considering, though. It's just people acting
yeah, the critique is, how dare you talk to a man that I don't like?
Terminally online. What merit is there in listening to any of that? We've also got this one that says, the internet alt-right pipeline is so infectious.
True.
Bro's already going on about cancel culture.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh my god, dude. Yeah, because I've never seen someone on the left mention cancel culture. True, good point. I've never seen someone on the left say anything about cancel culture. Good point, true.
Dang, I had respect for this one too. So it sounds like this person now views pirate software as alt-right.
Yeah, he's alt-right. You talk to Asmongold, he's alt-right. Yeah, being alt-right is very similar to having a sexually transmitted disease. You just, all you gotta do is you suck someone's dick and you become alt-right. That's how it happens. I mean, no offense, but that's just a fact.
Just like that, one of the chuds. Oh, look, there's a follow tweet from this person. More entertainment. Let's take a look. Says, I just hope you realize, pirate software, you are exposing your community to an influential bigot.
Bro, they're already exposed. He's like one of the biggest streamers on Twitch, all right? He's one of the biggest YouTubers on the platform. I don't think people recognize how big Asmongold is. Or they do recognize and they're just insane.
Maybe you don't care, and this is a mask-off moment.
It's a mask-off moment. Did you talk to someone about a video game? Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Bro, this is awesome. I love this. Like, these people are great.
But they're
giving me free content, free money. I love it.
I hope it's not. And you just haven't considered the weight that influence really has in today's society.
Yeah, this is awesome. Yes, that guy's great. That's my favorite guy now.
collaboration between Asmongold and Pirate Software, the weight of it's just devastating.
Oh no, there's 100,000 views on a video about two grown-ass men talking about a video game. Literally, Trump will reign 100 more years. Next, he will have 16 terms of Trump's presidency because Asmongold talked to Pirate Software. True.
The effects are rippling all across the world.
The multiverse is shaking right now. Doctor Strange didn't account for something like this.
I think the most used word I've had over the last year is probably lame. Use it again. These people sound so lame.
Dude, they're like giant pussies. Like, it's almost like there's a competition who could be the biggest piece of female genitalia on the internet. Like, it's glorious. I gotta respect it.
They not hear themselves? Like, bro, come on.
Like, you are a grown-ass man or bot having a meltdown on Twitter publicly because a guy talked to another guy. Bro, that's pretty gay. I'm not gonna lie.
It's the lamest stuff ever.
Oh, God, why are you making those mouth movements on another man? Oh, and he's making mouth movements back at you. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Oh, no.
Oh, check this out. Lena Lazar actually commented in the responses here to Pirate Software saying, absolutely based, homie. Typical of the Twitter police, they're also upset at Lena for making that tweet.
Oh, that's right. I totally forgot because, you see, by Lena making this tweet, Lena is now endorsing Pirate Software, who endorses Asmongold, who endorses Trump, who endorses Hitler. You don't understand the pipeline, but this person that made a response to a tweet about a guy who talked to a guy, that reacted to a guy, that is similar to a guy, that is recognizably in the same picture as a guy, that has a similar mustache to a guy, it basically means that you are siding with the Imperium of Man.
For example, this response saying, so you're okay with platforming and collabing with someone like Asmon who has said horrible things?
Yes. Yes, I am, actually. Good point. I'm glad you brought that up, because yes, I am true. Communist.
It's incredibly disappointing to hear this from you.
Oh,
Would you collab with someone like Nick Fuentes too? Paul.
I love this, bro. Nick Fuentes makes 100% anti-Jew content. How can you possibly compare Asmongold to Nick Fuentes? That's one. And two, yes! Yes! If you collaborate with Nick Fuentes and talk to him about anything, or either act adversarial towards Nick Fuentes, or talk to him about something else that is another one of his areas of expertise, although I don't know about any other areas of expertise that he has, then yeah, yes, conversations are actually good, actually.
Politics aren't involved.
And I hate this guy. But just to be clear, right? I dislike Nick Fuentes probably more than any of these people actually dislike Asmongold. They just found a reason to dogpile on someone and virtue signal. Look at me, look how virtuous I am. I am so virtuous that I would turn down collaborating with someone with a massive platform because of his problematicness. That's right, I am better than you, says the person on Twitter.
Bro actually went from Asmongold to Nick Fuentes.
That's awesome.
Once again, the political brain rot with these people is real. And then we've got this response to Lena as well. It says, I do not think it is based to platform a guy like this. You can refute someone's opinion on a video game without platforming bigots. No. And their big gotcha on Asmongold right here. Their big own on Asmongold.
This is it. Wait, dude. This tweet's from 2016. Bro, they pulled up a 9-year-old tweet. Bro, these people are amazing.
Is posting a tweet that he made almost 10 years ago. Once again, those are just a few of the top responses out of many responses that are angry at this collaboration. And it seems like the people who are all upset about this, all these Twitter cop types, they don't seem to have the self-awareness to realize that they're actually only doing more harm than good to themselves. Because acting
they're not real.
All exceptional and turmoiling online over this nothing burger is obviously not a wise move. At least
they don't realize the fact that they're also inadvertently giving content to the Nuxanor. I hate to be rude here, but yeah, that's right. I am also a problem because I am also reacting here now. So I thank you, Twitter police, for freaking out and giving me free content. If there's chaos, I will be there.
My opinion. Let me know what you think about.
Remember when Moist Critical collabed with that one controversial guy? Yeah, the Sneeko. Yeah, it's such a stupid argument. Like, the argument makes no sense. Like, the guilt by association thing is awesome. Like, dude, you don't understand. Someone said to me that you endorse everyone that you follow on Twitter. So I was like, oh, really? And then I followed, like, a bunch of retards on Twitter just because I felt like it was a really easy way to get people upset at me for, like the greatest reason. Dude, it's so fun. It's so fun. Like, you don't understand, because these people aren't even real people. Like, they're just walking balls of virtue signaling bullshit.
About this stuff, though, in the comments. As always, thank you so much for tuning in. Consider...
Hell yeah. Hero, hey, good stuff. So anyway, Asmongold responded to all this. I'm excited to see what he has to say. I'm sure his opinion is going to be, you're all crazy and retarded. That's my guess of what he's going to say. But I'm very curious to see what he says. Monetized spite. Dude, you have to learn how to monetize your haters, okay? Because there are only a few things you could do with haters. A, cower in fear, buckle at the knee to their providence. Right? That's the bitch move, all right? Anyone in the Minecraft community, that's their technique, all right? And they all literally face the consequences of buckling to the masses, all right? That is a bitch move. 2, ignore them, do your own thing. That is perfectly valid. And 3, in my opinion, monetizing them, which is by far the best thing you could do with haters, because then it just entices them to hate you more because they get their like 2 seconds of fame, and then you get to monetize them again. True. My favorite thing is when someone shits on you publicly and then you shit on them back, and then they say you're punching down, and your large platform of people are now coming after me to attack me. That's my favorite argument. When someone throws a stone at you, and then you literally throw a stone back, and then your 10,000 other people throw stones simultaneously. You literally started it. I don't want people to harass you, but if they do, it is your fault. Sorry, that's just life. I'm not gonna sit here and make believe I feel bad for it. The Nux monetization loop, for real. Definitely subscribe for more spirals of chaos. This is all gonna be a chapter in my upcoming book, The Butthole of Chaos. It's gonna be good.
This is so stupid. So Pirate Software released a video where he was talking to me about Ashes of Creation, and a lot of the viewers, and by the way, it's very important to say, a lot of the viewers, this means
it's a loud minority. Like, saying a lot of the viewers is like saying that the massive community that all supported Concord, right? That's like the same idea.
It's a handful of retards, right? There are some of them there. I'm gonna see if there's like any more of the comments about this, just so I can scroll back up. Okay, no, there's not. All right, let's see here. And where do we go? We're right here. Okay.
All right.
So I saw this tweet, and we'll look at what he said.
Nice.
A lot of people are mad that I talked to Asmongold recently about Ashes of Creation. I can see all of your comments and messages about this through YouTube and here on Twitter. In this instance, another creator made a disparaging video about the game, and Asmon didn't have enough game knowledge to talk about it because he hasn't had the chance to play it. This immediately makes the audience have a negative opinion of something nobody would have otherwise to say. I have over 500 hours in the game, and I refuted the video made by the other creator. As Asmongold's channel was the flashpoint for this, it makes sense to talk to him about
the so lame that he had to make this response. I'm not gonna lie.
Situation and clear the air of bullshit. We did this live on Twitch the same day.
Again, I don't disagree even like with the things that he's saying in the response. Just the fact that he felt the need to make this response is so lame. Like, you realize it's just making people want to make you hold you accountable to future bullshit.
It happened. In the internet today, if you don't say something, then the room will fill up with people who do. I chose to help set the record straight with this, and I'm glad to have done so. If you want to cancel me for talking to him, that's fine, but I would do it again given the chance. The developers don't deserve unwarranted hate.
L moment, you should have absolutely read it in his voice. I'm sorry, you should have said,
if you want to cancel me for talking to him, that's fine. I would do this again given the chance. The developers don't deserve unwarranted hate.
That's how I would have said it, but whatever.
So,
all right, the average Asmon hater by Andy Pants. For those of you that don't know Andy Pants, this is another special character on YouTube.
There are a lot of people who are unhappy about the fact that Pirate Software talked to me.
Those people are pathetic. Sorry, hate to be that guy.
You can't just avoid politics in your community. Really?
Yes, you can! By not talking about it! Like, dude, these people are incredible. These people are, like, actually incredible. Bro, you can't just avoid politics in your community. Yes, you can! You literally can.
Because it seems like he just did. Doing a video with someone who is the worst choices in games is so openly misogynistic, transphobic, and racist is a baffling decision. Asmongold is a detriment to games in every sense. Can I ask the question?
All right.
Why do people think that? I can see why they think I hate women.
True. He just made a tweet literally yesterday calling women fat hogs.
And I can see kind of why they think I'm racist.
True. He did have that comment talking about how people are from an inferior culture and he doesn't feel bad if they get genocided, right? I can see that, all right.
Why do they think I'm transphobic?
Well, he made the tweet saying that there are 2 genders, but just many more mental illnesses. All right, like, listen, I don't want to answer these questions. All right, I don't want to be put in this position. All right, but like, listen, you got to realize, all right, Twitter people are not the same as YouTube people. All right, they're a whole ass other breed of person. YouTube people view YouTube as entertainment, which I think is respectful. Twitter people are much more dangerous because you see, Twitter people feel like they're important when in reality, they're not important at all. All right, I want to make that clear. All right, this is a big delineation that we need to make here. So on Twitter, You don't actually have opinions, all right? You have an algorithm, and your algorithm will shape your opinions, because this person probably saw the Asmongold tweets and screenshots and clips out of context, literally just shoveled into their feed, and that's the opinion that they were made, that they created. So being that these are slaves to the algorithm, purely brain-rotted people that don't have any form of consciousness themselves, they're a collective propagandist, and they don't even know that. Like this, the crazy thing is this person thinks that they're important, when in reality they're really not. Why am I like this? I have no enemies. I have no enemies. I have no enemies. I am wholesome. Everyone is important, is what I meant to say.
Is this like a Thanos connecting all of the Infinity Stones?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. He's all the ists and all the phobes.
I do. I'm really trying to think about it.
Well, he did have that tweet saying 2 genders. All right, I'm just saying.
What did I do that was transphobic?
You reacted to the Orange Man, and as you know, the Orange Man is initiating a mandate in Project 2025 where he's literally cutting the cocks off of trans women. You didn't know that?
You were trans and yeah, I was trans and Valcard. It's friendly fire. No, I don't think that's it. No, trans flag didn't like you? Yeah, I'm not sure. And yeah, I played Harry Potter. Yes, Hogwarts
there
Legacy.
We go.
That is a good point.
These people are so lame. True. Oh, that's right. He played Harry Potter. I forgot. Yeah. He played Harry Potter. Oof. Platforming J.K. Rowling like that? Ooh, Asmongold. Bad look, bro. Platforming J.K. Rowling? Dude, can someone make a thread canceling Pirate Software for platforming the guy that platformed the story that's based on the book written by J.K. Rowling? Could someone please cancel Pirate Software for that right now? I'm working on the tweet as we speak.
Yeah, there we go. They watch 5 minutes of your content. They'd see that you aren't any of those things.
They didn't watch 5 minutes of his content. They just saw a clip on Twitter and made their entire opinion based on a pre-existing hate group.
Not agreeing with them. If you are racist, then you have all the other isms and phobias.
True, I forgot. It's like the Godstone.
It's like, I just find it to be real.
Racism is the gauntlet. All right, that's the gauntlet. All the ists and phobes, they're the stones on the gauntlet.
It's the sports thing? Really? That's it? That's it? That's like everybody thinks that though.
It doesn't matter.
Who doesn't think that?
The crazy thing is, like, I love how Asmongold is taking this tweet seriously to some extent. This person doesn't know if Asmongold's transphobic. They just saw that floating around on Twitter and they repeated it. Like, these people don't have a brain that actually computes.
That.
Like, if your life is on Twitter shitting on people in public because they talk to someone you don't like, then obviously your opinions are not really worth that much.
Is that kidding me? Oh my God. It's the way you talk about the subject. If I wasn't a viewer for years, I would think it maybe, yes. And so anyway, now I'm not even racist, I know. And there were some people that were mad that I was being called racist.
Bruh.
I was reading some of the comments about this, and some people felt that it was stolen valor.
It is true.
They said Asmon isn't racist.
If you're a real professional racist, then casual racists like Asmongold are honestly like, they're cringe, you know? Like, Asmongold's just a casual racist. Like, calling him giving him the title of racist, just, it really makes, like, it's like, as a hypothetical, all right? When I get called a Nazi on Twitter, which happens from time to time because my comedy is very good, and as people know, people with good levels of comedy get called Nazis on Twitter. So, and every time I'm called a Nazi on Twitter, it really enrages, like, the actual Nazi crowd on Twitter, because, you know, I'm Jewish. So, like, the Nazi crowd on Twitter, they feel really upset. They're, like, actually pissed off. They're like, you're really gonna call this guy a Nazi? Like, bro, get that, dude, that is, like, literally a slight against the name Nazi. Like, dude, the real Nazis out there hate when I'm called a Nazi.
He's never said anything bad about black people. He hasn't even named the Jew.
Oh, he didn't even name Jews. So yeah, he's fake. For sure. Y'all know that competitive racists have to at least recognize the fact that Jewish space lasers are what's burning LA right now.
And he doesn't even think that, you know, we should deport all the Indians.
Oh my God, he doesn't?
This guy doesn't deserve to be called racist.
No,
we're the racist. This guy's faking it. It's like it's stolen.
He's like a grifter racist. Not even like a real racist.
Out of context, so people love that.
The real Nazis. Oh, these pseudo-Jew Nazis taking the credit.
But yes, there were a lot of people that were mad about it. Here's one thing to keep in mind. A lot of people were upset about the fact is the reason why my videos about games are so popular. It's because
he actually says what he thinks, I'll be honest. And what he thinks is actually kind of basically, I think, the most popular opinion. But even though it's popular, it's still considered taboo to say what you think. It is taboo to be rational in the modern era. So he has been labeled as this counterculture gimmick account.
Most people agree with me.
Yeah.
Now, on Twitter...
It is the popular opinion. However, it's still considered controversial and taboo.
And on a few other social media platforms, there is an enclave of mentally ill people that have acted as a force multiplier for each other's mental illnesses that have convinced themselves that I'm a Nazi. But the reality is that I actually think most people agree with me.
True.
And if they didn't, I wouldn't be seeing so many people watching the videos.
Bro gets 120 million views on YouTube every month, okay? This is not a guy with fringe opinions, okay?
And agreeing with them. That's the truth. And I think that a lot of people feel the way that I do, and they really appreciate what I say because nobody else has the balls to fucking say it.
I'll be real. I don't think he's completely wrong. I'll be honest. He's probably the biggest voice in the counterculture movement, to be honest. Like, and he's not a political commentator. He does do some politics, but he's not like a political commentator that is known as a right-wing guy or whatever. But he is the most prominent voice in the entertainment sphere of the counterculture movement, for sure. Absolutely, without a doubt. And I really think it's because he actually is brave enough to say what he thinks. And that's, I think, why people like him. Because he actually does say what he thinks. That's also why a lot of people hate him. In my opinion, that's a sacrifice that you gotta make. Sorry, I hate to be that guy, but if you're just gonna sell out your opinions, then your opinions are worthless. No offense.
People don't want to say what I say because they get hate like this, and
True.
they cry about it.
Yeah, dude, who wants to deal with a tweet canceling someone for associating with you? That is like levels upon levels of bullshit that you have to deal with. I hate that. When someone cancels a friend of mine because they're friends of mine, it's like, bro, dude, get out of here, man. You know, every time I collab with someone, I tell them beforehand, you might get hate for collabing with me, and only if they're okay with that, I actually collab with them. I'm just saying, like, that's insane. It's insane that we're living in a world like that's a reality, but it is. And I've gotten to the point that I'm very lucky and grateful to make money shitting on these people.
That's it. Same shirt as in a video? Wait, really? Oh, yeah, actually, you know what? I think it is. Yeah, so
Oh, look at that. I didn't change my shirt in a week.
That's the reason. And in Critical Drinker, well, I like Critical Drinker. Sure, he's good. And let's see here. I'll figure out. You represent the silent majority? Well, I'm not really the...
It's a vocal majority.
So I don't think it's a silent majority. I think it's a very vocal majority, too.
That's why there are all these people doing that, right? You look at my comment section, you have people actually saying this stuff also. I don't know. I do think I agree with Asmongold on like a bunch of his takes. I disagree with him with a bunch of his takes, but that's the point. That is the beauty. The beauty of content creation, I think, is that it gives the ability to people to say what they actually think. And you could meet a whole lot of different people. You can meet people that are of all different walks of life and opinions, okay? And I think that's great. That's the best part of content creation. His shirt was white a month ago. Oh my God.
And yeah, it's funny this person hates you because you reflect the general population. They're saying the general population's racist, and they'd say that about a normal person isn't hyper-liberal. Well, most of these people are mentally ill anyway. And so anyway,
dude, I love how he treats these people kind of like how I do. Like, bro, he treats these people kind of like how I do, man. It's like these people, they're not worth your time and energy. All right, they pay for my car, but they're not worth your energy.
So let me see if I can find this again. And I guess I'm thinking, where's the best way to do this? Okay, so yes, I feel like engaging with problematic creators without addressing why they are problematic and trying to stay apolitical, you're essentially welcoming those problematic groups onto your channel.
That's crazy, bro.
If you let losers like this control you,
yes, yes,
they will ruin your career.
Now look at what happened to Dream. Look at what's happening in the Minecraft community. Dream is getting death threats literally pumped into his butthole, okay? With the freaking inflation device. Pumping death threats into this man because he said the word retard on Twitter, okay? Like, you let these people force you to apologize and always make a statement about how you regret. Dude, I don't make statements about this stuff unless I'm specifically making content about it. If I make a statement, you'll know I mean it because I don't make a statement whenever something else happens. Someone on Twitter was trying to cancel me literally yesterday because in the new Mr. Beast video where Mr. Beast had like a whole bunch of amputees and he was like making them prosthetic legs and stuff. I don't remember exactly what I said. I was like, look how Mr. Beast positioned the army of cripples behind him so he can get this shot where he's Jesus too, or something like that. And people took me out of context to be like, Nux is calling these people an army of cripples. And it's like, dude, yes, I did do that. Thank you for bringing that up. Like, dude, I'm not gonna sit here and yes, correct, and I would do it again. Like, bros. Oh God, if you didn't get the gist of what I was saying by watching the video, then I'm never gonna change your opinion, and I literally don't care. Like, I do not care. Sorry, bro. I just don't.
If you don't believe me, look at the Minecrafters from 2021.
Oh my God, bro, literally just pulled that example right out of his ass.
They let these pathetic, mentally ill losers infest their
Bro.
community like a cancer, and
Yup.
now it's killing them.
Yup.
So I don't really think it's a big surprise at all. Yeah, I mean, you can try to capitulate to people like this if you want, but if you do that, you're gonna end up hurting yourself.
Yeah, I agree. Anyone that just bows to the public needs to always be a perfect, moral, virtuous person, or else they'll just get completely cannibalized and backstabbed by everyone around them. I do not care if you hate me. All right? And that is one of my greatest powers. It is one of my greatest strengths as a creator. All right? I'm just saying.
Yeah, problematic to muted word on X and normal people. Well, I use the word problematic as well. I do.
Yeah, I do also, ironically.
But I just want everybody to know that, you know, all the people that are crying, that are unhappy about this, saying that people are going to have cancel culture as complaints, yes, absolutely based. I'm not going to stop.
Yeah! Yeah! Oh my God, that is awesome, bro. Holy moly.
I'm going to keep doing it.
Based.
And
Stop.
comments.
Stop. It's crazy how many people are actually upset about this. Like, dude, it is so wild watching people get upset about this. Like, and these are like other content creators too getting upset about this. It's insane that you're going off about cancel culture this fast when the complaints are really basic and understandable. Really? Are they that basic and understandable? That he talked to a guy about a video game even though that guy has opinions that he doesn't agree with? You're a smart guy. You know why this upsets people. Like, dude, stop! Why is everyone doing this?
It's like this. And people that are getting in these support groups crying that somebody did a video about me.
Yeah, I love it. I love it, bro. The funniest thing is it's everyone. It's literally everyone. On my list of crimes is also reacts to Asmongold videos, by the way, according to the Twitter people. Like, these people want you dead, all right? They do. And they would cheer when you die. So you might as well monetize them.
They only make me, there are two genders, but infinitely many mental disorders. I remember I did say this was in 2016.
Bro, 2016, dude.
People really didn't like this tweet.
Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder why.
Y'all should have seen, so you think these are bad? You should have seen the ones I had to delete.
What?
We went crazy
no.
back in the day.
You're immune to hate? You're only immune to hate if you genuinely don't care. And that is my solution, all right? Be yourself, be a good person. Because you want to be a good person. Don't be a good person so other people think that you're a good person. Because that does not make you a good person. I would go as far as to say that in fact makes you a shit person. You should be a good person because you want to be a good person. And don't let these people dictate your life by always buckling to the mob.
I had to go through and delete a bunch of other of my old tweets because
Oh my God.
they would get me banned on old Twitter.
No.
And so it was unfortunate. But there it is, never delete. I had to delete. I didn't want to lose my account, right? But that's it. And so if you guys think that that's bad, bro.
Oh God.
You have no idea. Bring up the 10-year-old post? Yeah, it's not so good. And I can say that without getting banned. Yeah, exactly. But anyway, so all these people do, all of the crying and complaining, it only makes me happy. It only makes me more motivated.
That's what I want to hear, baby.
Because I know that I'm upsetting and I'm making the right people mad.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. You don't judge me by my friends. Judge me by my enemies, ladies and gentlemen. Ho, ho, ho! Yes, yes!
I think that it's working. And I think the truth is the fact that these videos are so influential that people need to, like, collectively try to stop me.
Yes, yes.
I think it goes to show that
you're doing the right
it's
thing.
working.
Yeah! Oh, no,
And
dude.
it will continue to keep working because what I'm saying is the truth.
Damn. I don't even know if it's the truth necessarily. It's just that he believes what he says, and that's what people want. Again, that's just my hyper analyzation. I think that people don't watch me because necessarily my opinions are all right, or because I'm always saying the truth. But I do think that people watch me because they like my mindset, or they like that I'm honest. They like that I'm blunt. They jive with my sense of humor. A lot of people don't. That's also valid. Or they're alt-right. Those are the reasons.
Get mad
That was a joke. That was a joke. Oh, don't take that one. Don't take that one out of context.
all you want, but same things are going to happen all the same.
Yeah, damn.
That's it. It fuels it. Yep, that's right. A lot of comments from people speaking up about the game itself, not the person spoken to. They felt like you guys were dick riding the devs. They wanted you to shit on the game. Well, of course they did, because that was what Narc said, and people like shitting on things. But it's another illogical, emotional argument that shouldn't be indulged by anyone. It's just stupid. So yes, they're losing the culture war, and they know it. They are, and I will continue to push for it. And I enjoy it. People celebrate, yeah. Serious
It's great.
question. I've got a YouTube video.
The other thing you have to recognize is, do you know why they made this tweet canceling Pirate Software, not canceling Asmongold? Because they know they can't get to Asmongold. They know he doesn't give a flying fuck. They know he doesn't give a rat's ass if you hate him on Twitter. So why on earth would they make a tweet trying to cancel Asmongold? Pirate Software? That guy might buckle. In fact, that guy made an apology, which unfortunately, or not an apology rather, but a statement, which I think was a mistake in general. I don't think you need to respond to these people. Let them cope. Let them cry. But again, that's just my stance. But that's why they made that. They made that video because they thought they could get to him.
It's a bad idea. They keep throwing isms at me. I'm the most racist guy. I don't know. I have no idea about that. The truth should never be seen as disrespect. Definitely. Meta is cutting 5% of its lowest performers. Yeah, that's what they should do. It's not that you brainwash the viewers, but it's that so many resonate with what you have to say. Well, people don't want me to have a voice because they're afraid that other people might hear the truth. And I think that's what happens. Now, every once in a while, I'll get things wrong.
Maybe.
Everybody gets things wrong. But for the most part, I don't. And that's why people
And I think people appreciate his confidence.
watch.
I'm not gonna say here and I never get things wrong. I absolutely do get things wrong. But I am honest. I am honest, and I don't take things too seriously. And I think people need a bit of an escape from this world.
There's a lot of crying pussies out there.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, somebody calls them racist. Is it a bad idea
Morgan,
that racist
baby.
go fuck yourself, then go ban them? You should never try to rationalize or reason with an unreasonable person. If you ever do that, you will end up becoming unreasonable yourself. That's it. And so, yeah, never do that.
No, that's right. You know what unreasonable people are there for? They're there to give you content, and you should farm them when you can. I don't know. I think when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. Now, lemons are sour and fuckable, and therefore, you use them for your best abilities. They are the garnish on the side of my meal. They spice up the content. You know what I'm saying? The story would not be as funny as it is if it didn't have some taste, some flavor, some tears.
What are you drinking, liberal tears? Well, I'll be
How did he do that?
drinking conservative tears at some point,
All
too.
the tears.
I know that people were
I hate to be that guy, but if you're a retard, I will drink your tears.
very unhappy that I didn't, again, like,
Yeah, the issue with arguing with unreasonable people is the fact that in order to reason with an unreasonable people, you have to be unreasonable, and then they beat you with home court advantage. I'm just saying.
No, I have a lot of extremely liberal and like hyper progressive viewpoints as well. I can drink everybody's tears. I don't need to discriminate. It's okay.
See, but that's why people like him. Not because of the truth aspect of it. People like him because he has opinions and he'll say them, and he's not scared. I think that's why people like him ultimately. But I do have to say this tweet's also pretty great. I know we didn't talk about it in this video, but the fact that they're trying to cancel Dream for being straight has got to be one of my favorite cancellations of all time. All right, listen, Dream. We have a lot in common, you and I. Bro, dude, cancel him because he's straight. That is awesome. Dude, that's great. Dude, these are the people these are the rational people out there. I agree. Thank you all so much for being here. Hope you enjoyed. This was Asmongold responding to the drama. This was Pirate Software responding to the drama. This was the drama. And then me and Jaden and Pirate Software and Asmongold all get canceled on Twitter. All of us alt-right, Nazi, homophobic, fatphobic, adjacent people. Gotta love it. It's rough being straight in this day and age. But thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you guys. If you want to see more woke meltdowns or anti-woke meltdown, in fact, all meltdowns are welcome. Most meltdowns happen to come from the more woke side of the force these days. So I don't know. We're eating good. See ya. Like, subscribe, and this video was streamed live on kick.com/Nuxanor. See you there. Stay weird, man.